preacher said, turn the cheek, let it slide. Give me 5.
Question now.
Swag.
Okay. Now, the people that we were pretty much talking about, the Lil Waynes,
Flakes.
Right.
Jake Flakes.
Are they to blame for it?
Nah, I don't think that they're to blame. I definitely don't think that they're to blame. I think
In some
corporate
part.
in some part they contribute.
Yeah, they contribute.
They play a big part in it because
they create the art.
Like we done that documentary. Shout out to LeBron Austin.
What's up, LA?
The beat maker. Then Rick was saying, and that he was like, shout out to my partner Ricky Shabazz, that that people are in a position to promote the culture, but they go the other way.
Right.
You know, so yes, I won't say you to blame because it was being raped and destroyed long before you came.
Exactly.
So we can't blame you for that.
Right.
But once you're in a position to make a difference, and I'm not saying, you know, people think that when I say you can make a difference, that you have to be the one out there. You got to turn into the public enemy.
Right.
You got to turn into damn X-Clan, and that's not what I mean.
It's so,
you know, because
like not.
you know. What I mean by that, you gotta take responsibility for certain things that's gonna promote the culture for the better. You know,
that's it. That's promote
you know,
the culture.
I mean, was auto-tune doing the culture any good? No. That's why Jay done his part to the.
Exactly. You gotta keep the balance.
You gotta,
you
like, come on, man.
Keep the balance.
Everybody want to auto-tune it.
Exactly.
Come on, stop it.
You gotta keep the balance in the culture, man. That's what it's all about. But I to answer Dwight's question, I definitely think they are part of it. You know, like you say, and to get deep, it gets deeper because that whole rape, destroy, and pillage mentality carried over to hip hop when certain people took power in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When hip hop no longer owned hip hop, that's when. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You had an R&B cat running the most
powerful hip hop label
in the world. Come on.
Now, okay, here's another question though. Is that L.A. Reid's fault?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, first of all, if that was the case, I think L.A. should have hired somebody who was more enriched into the culture. And gave him. You know what?
I blame Russell for selling.
I mean, you get put it in their hands.
Right. I mean, you knew what they were going to do.
But Russell
the team right after Russell though, they kept it. I mean, you got Kevin Lyles, you had Lyle Cohen, Julie Greenwald. You know, they kept it intact.
Or somebody.
The team after that though, I mean,
just fell. I mean, it was
Russell should have kept it.
You know what? I think Russia had his hand in it.
I think so too, man. I just, I know he want. I'm not saying that you got to keep doing that, but you big on the culture, and you understand the culture, and you know what other entities would do to the culture. Right. So it's just, I look at it as us giving up table scraps.
Right.
Later on, my thing is when you let rappers be businessmen. Who knows nothing about business per se.
No training.
Wow.
Yeah, they most of them are not going to school for this.
Okay. Some of them not even going to school, period.
Most of them dropped out before they even finish high school.
Right.
So my thing is, like, when you letting these people come in being businessmen and they can't. And I'm not gonna dog my man right here, Heavy D.
Right.
Okay.
When he took over Motown, it kind of fell down.
Yes.
Because he wasn't trained for that.
Right.
He was better off being an artist. Jay-Z on the same note. He was better being an artist.
Well,
now, I mean, for the sake of Def Jam, yes.
Right.
Now, when he broke off and he was able to do his other things and his other ventures and everything, which was great. I think it was a great move for him.
Right.
But Def Jam is a central culture for hip hop.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It prevailed in R&B after that.
Right.
See, but
it really didn't. All you had was
Music Soul Child.
Right.
Okay,
For a while,
I
they got.
but they were doing.
you know,
numbers,
it wasn't doing like a Sony or a Columbia.
No,
Right.
Case. You had some good artists. I think the problem with Def Jam was it lost its way. Once they didn't know how to adapt to the change
The
of
change in music.
the way music went, and they got
Well,
lost.
I think everybody. Yeah, I was about to say everybody got hit by that.
Yeah.
Now, you can say what you want to. Napster, even though he lost in the court, Napster
made his money.
destroyed the music industry, or he changed it forever.
Yeah, we definitely
You know what I'm
changed
saying?
it.
He definitely
because
changed it forever.
That digital age,
Yeah.
when it came in, boy,
The digital
it set a
age
precedent.
kicked off right on the heels of that Napster trial.
I wish I had been
know,
on point with
I'm
that myself,
telling you.
where I would have
Yeah,
capitalized off that.
That was so
was
crazy
like-
to see right there.
That was like a typhoon. It
Right.
was like a tsunami. I hate to use it, for what happened against the world, around the world and stuff. So I'm gonna apologize, but it was like a tsunami.
Yeah.
It just came and it hit, and once it did, everybody went broke.
And it changed the whole spectrum in terms of how you should market, because then everybody was like, okay, we're losing money.
Right.
Music is not going to be the same. In my opinion, that's when hip hop changed. That's when the elements of hip hop that formulate the culture of hip hop that we know it to be tapered off.
Right.
Then it became, let's save what's marketable.
Right.
That's the only thing that became the spotlight.
Right.
Let's save what's marketable.
I mean,
And that was
technology. It hurt rock and roll, heavy metal. I mean, you had groups out there just lost in the sauce. Motley Crue, who used to sell 20 million albums. Now I can only sell 1 million.
If that.
Right.
If
I mean,
that.
it was a big struggle. It was a major struggle for everybody.
I mean, hip hop was responsible for a lot of that stuff, because a lot of the people that would have been fans of the Motley Crues, they started converting to hip hop fans,
Right.
So a lot of those sales, but for the most part,
And everybody started
was hit, though.
touring. They hit the stage and hit the festivals or whatnot.